This is the all new Kindle Oasis. I just recently got this. Basically, you can choose whether you want to use this button to go up or go down in terms of pages. I like this to go forward. Um, the overall system menu and options are very similar to the Paperwhite, sorry. And this is the Paperwhite. You can compare. Um, there's an ever so slight improvement in terms of dot pixels. If you can see, this is definitely sharper, and it reminds me of the time I got the iPad 3 with the Retina display and the iPad 2, and I put them side by side. The Retina always seemed sharper, but I was so used to seeing the iPad 2 screen that I could never tell which is better. So, while this does have a definitely improved screen, etc., I find myself having a lot of trouble holding it or getting used to this. I'm so used to holding this with one hand and just going about my business. I have these wonky fingers right now. Some injuries happen. So when I hold this, although it doesn't cause any pain, it does cause this sensation of agony, brief agony for me. The build quality is it's okay really. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting for so much money. This cost 22,000 rupees in India. I don't know what I was expecting out of this. Whereas this, it just seems good old familiar. Everything is okay with the world. I can use both my hands. I can keep this on my stomach as I'm lying down. If I keep this on my stomach as I'm lying down, I don't have a jolly good time of it. So I'm not liking this, to be very honest with you. So far, I just think it's a very ordinary device, and I can't tell what is so special about it. It does pretty much everything this does. It's supposed to have a better form factor, but unfortunately, when I hold it like this, I can't help but feel that it's a bit wobbly in my hand. Do I need to get a case to do that? Why should I spend more money after I spent so much money already? I never had a case for this guy. I'm not a case person. Don't go buy my iPad. You know we need cases for them. But definitely, I am disappointed with the new Kindle Oasis. I skipped the previous generation because I had this was just recent in my world, and it was doing a pretty fine job. I would say I've read about 50 to 100 books on this Kindle, and I'm pretty used to it. I've read maybe three chapters of The Accidental Billionaire on this, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell, but see, I'm lying down. It just seems a bit not very well balanced. Whereas if I do this, I guess maybe I can read it. But then why don't I just use this in that case? This also has the Kindle app, my iPad. So I don't know, man. I'm not really feeling this. In fact, I think I'm gonna return this because it's been 3 or 4 days, and if I don't immediately love something which I spent 22,000 rupees on, I don't want to stick with it and find more reasons to love it. This is the good old familiar. There's not such a mind boggling difference in terms of clarity, and it just feels like the right size. It's very compact. The battery lasts for 2 months. This also has a good battery, but I don't like the form factor. I just can't get myself to like it, and I'm not even being nitpicky here. Yes, it's waterproof. Yes, it has automatic brightness. Yes, it has this fantastic metal chassis. Who needs a metal chassis? I was happy with the good old sturdy plastic build. I can hold this with one hand. If I try to do that with this, oh man, look at this. It's just not happening, man. And if I yes, you want to see what happens if I hold it with my left hand. Again, it just feels like I'm in unfamiliar territory. I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice. I'm not really liking the Kindle Oasis. I gotta be honest with you guys, and I feel the Paperwhite is just fine for me. This is 2 years old, yet it's doing the job perfectly fine. I was a bit hesitant before buying this, and I'm gonna have to return it or sell it if they don't take it back. Something like that, guys. I know what you guys are saying. Perhaps I should read a book on it. I'm also thinking that I'll do the same thing as soon as I find enough time to sit down and try to finish a book on this guy. Yes, I can use my hands also, just the same way I can use them here. But honestly, it's a beautiful device, but again, the center of gravity is just not there. I mean, if I'm holding this, yeah, there you go. It's not wobbly. I can move it around. It's fine. Enter Oasis. I already feel like, oops, a daisy. What's going on here? It seems like too much of a beta product, and that's kind of becoming my gripe with Amazon as a company. On the whole, they released the Echo with the Alexa and those Bluetooth, three of them, and I dislike them immensely. Something similar is happening with this. Is it Amazon greed? Is it just, I don't know, man. Whatever it is, the reviews don't lie. The previous generation Oasis had a 3-star rating. I always wondered why. I thought people were unhappy with the price. But if you're not adding any utility and you want to charge me 2.5 times the price of this, gentleman, I'm not quite happy with that. This was a quick review and a comparison between the Kindle Paperwhite and the Kindle Oasis. There are many reviews you must on this website on YouTube which you must watch before you make that decision to jump in and get yourself one of these guys. All the very best. If you have any questions, I have the answers. If I don't have the answers, I'll research and get back to you. So thank you for watching. I'm going to end the video now. Cheers.